my dick and shut your mouth. Gone with the wind. Afro motherfucking M-A-N. Ding dong of the South. Suck my dick and shut your mouth. Gone with the wind. Afro motherfucking M-A-N.
Oh yeah, we know some ding dongs of the Southern Illinois part, so yeah. You new ballast wearing motherfuckers. So yeah.
Shazam.
Oh Shazam. Can't forget about the bitch with the ponytail that needs to be yanked up out of a seat. And the wiener. And the wiener, you know.
The wiener.
The wannabe beaner.
Well.
He was probably high yesterday. He probably went to go see Cheech and Chong's fucking... That's my cousins. That's my peeps. And oh, we can't forget about...
This is my folks.
This is my folks. And then we can't forget about the goddamn wannabe Viking.
Yeah.
Yeah, he posted some funny ass shit over the weekend.
Did he?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fucking. If you want to see how retarded this fucker is, just read his Facebook post. I mean, he is. There is people out there, and I'm sorry, people, and everyone's got. They see it in their news feed. It's just like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Right.
Like, their mentality doesn't go higher than a grasshopper. Them motherfuckers need to be put on a leash and walked in public. That's what they need.
On all fours.
On all fours. Yeah.
Get on that floor.
On the break, we were joking with Steph, and Jimmy said that he's gonna put a leash on her and walk her around the art museum. I was like, please don't. And she's like, nobody's putting a fucking leash on me. I was like, oh no, dude, she'll put it on, but she'll embarrass the fuck out of you to the point you will want to let go of the leash. She'll be like, I was bad. Fucking, I could just imagine it.
Be like,
I'm carrying the leash. I said, yeah, she was bad. She knows her place.
What'd you say, Steph?
Help, he won't let me go.
No, she would pull some shit like this. I'm being held against my will. I'd let that motherfucking leash go and be like, run, little girl, run. I tell you what.
I just put my leg up against her head and I will.
When I moved to St. Louis, or back to St. Louis, okay, because I've lived in St. Louis a few times, you know. So when I become a full-time resident over here, I was over at Creve Coeur Park. And, you know, I live right next to Creve Coeur Park. It's right down the street from our studio. And we used to car cruise there. I mean, that's where many persuasions, you know, that was their stomping grounds. And I seen something I never thought I'd ever fucking seen. I saw a 2-year-old on a fucking leash. And I was like, talk about child protection services, but apparently it's a thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, kids, you know, man, if we, at our age, okay, because we're all about the same age.
Yeah.
If our parents had us on a leash,
dude, they'd be having them committed.
There'd be a lot of questions. Like we'd be mentally retarded or something, you know? Oh, look at that mentally retarded boy over there.
And man, there ain't no way I'd want to be on a leash. Because then if I said something stupid, I couldn't get away.
I couldn't get away.
Jerk my fucking chain, son of a bitch.
Then our parents would have took the end of the leash and whipped our ass, and we couldn't go far.
Yeah.
Brought that ass up at the end of the fucking leash.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't have a leash on us. They had a leash in their hand, and we knew not to do things.
Yeah. These kids now, man, I mean, I'm telling you, I looked over, I was like, is that kid on a leash? Like, I mean, I've seen, like, where they put the babies, like, on the forward, like, backpack thing. You know, and those are cool, you know? I mean, or kids or it's backwards and the kids are on the parents' back and they're walking around, you know? Baby's just hanging out, doing his thing.
They're just looking at you like, where am I going?
Yeah, yeah. But...
Is that really the first time you saw a kid on the leash?
Fuck yeah, it is. I never seen that shit before.
Really?
Oh, go to Disney. Go to Disney.
Yeah.
Half the kids are on leashes.
Well, I mean, I lived in Beverly Hills and shit. I mean, you don't see kids on leashes and down Rodeo Drive. I mean,
yeah, you don't see kids probably down there either.
No, I seen kids down there and shit. You know, I mean, yeah, I mean, but I didn't see them on a leash. You know, or maybe I just didn't go places where kids go. I mean, like,
right.
But I saw that and I'm like, wow. And so I said something to my buddy. Yeah. I said something to my buddy about it, and I was like, "Is that kid autistic or something?" He goes, "No, it's the new leash laws with kids." And I'm like, "There's a law about it?" Like, fucking, I mean,
oh no.
Like, and then I was in God damn it, where was I? Was it North Carolina? It was somewhere. It was somewhere on the East Coast. Myrtle Beach. That's where I was. Myrtle Beach.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, there was quite a few people walking their kids. I'm like, man, this must be a new thing from Amazon. You know, just fucking leash up your kid. You know, and I talked to this one mom, and she said, "Well, I'm just gonna say this, okay? I don't remember what the kid's name was, but little Johnny." He gets away from me and I have to constantly chase him, and it's the only way I can train him. And I'm like, I mean, did we fuck up something in life and now people treat their kids like pets? I bet the dog at home gets better treatment than the fucking kid.
Yeah, you need a leash.
Yeah, I'm the baby, according to my mommy. Like,
yep.
And the actual babies running around like, man, fucking, I mean, I don't know, people. It's just, I know the instant chat's blowing up, and I'm reading. I see what you guys are saying. I get it, okay? But I don't know if I put my child. I never had any kids, but I have half kids. Let's put it this way, and I've got kids. You know, I just thought of something, people. All my kids and God kids are all girls. So what the fuck?
So that may be part of it, because I had a girl. But my best friend, she had a boy, and he was rambunctious. I mean, he would bulldoze through anything and everybody, and he could run.
Well,
but she never put him on a leash because she'd actually whip his ass, you know?
Yeah, I mean, what you're supposed to do.
Right. But if that got out that she would have been in trouble.
Oh, it's funny.
You know, we're just talking 20 years ago.
You know, 6 or 7 years ago, my daughter was still under 17.
Yeah.
And she was at my house, and she'd had one of her meltdowns, and DCFS ended up getting called, and they came out for something. No. They came out over something else. They didn't come out over her. They came out over something with my other daughter. They had to interview her about something. And I asked DCFS while I was there. I said, is it illegal to spank your child? And he goes, it's not illegal to spank your child on the ass.
Yeah.
Really?
It's illegal to excessively spank them. And he said, and don't miss. If you hit thigh or back and there's a mark, they can hang you for it.
Yep.
He said, technically spanking your kid is not illegal. He goes, excessively spanking your kid and leaving bruises is illegal. But
it may be different from state to state.
This is Illinois.
Yeah. I was in Missouri at the time.
Yeah. Because I thought it was illegal, too, to spank him.
Yeah.
So I told him, I said, my kid gets out of line, I'm going to spank her. I don't give a shit.
Well, let's be honest. That rule doesn't apply to a black grandmother. A black grandmother will fuck their grandchild up in Walmart's parking lot, and I've seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it too.
I mean, all props to a black grandmother, man. She will fuck you up. You embarrass her out in public.
Mother. She's past a certain age, yeah.
Yeah, they get. There's something they get past a certain age, and you embarrass them at a store, they will beat the fucking piss out of you. I saw it in Walmart.
From the door to the car.
Yeah, from the door to the car. Yeah, because
get your fucking ass in that fucking car. What the fuck are you thinking?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna tell you guys this. So I come out of Walmart, and there was a granddaughter and the grandmother, and she was whipping this girl's ass. And I looked over and she goes, what the fuck are you looking at? I said, hey, I agree with you, man. I mean, kid acts up, you got to punish him. See what that white man said? I need to punish you. No, Grammy, no, Grammy. I was like, you're not gonna be touching shit in the store again. Now, with my girls, they had a tendency of touching everything. I don't know what the fuck it was.
God.
And one day there were some boys in Walmart and they were just buck wild. And they stopped and they looked at me and I said, do you see how they're acting? That's how I feel the way you're acting. They completely knocked that shit off. They never acted like that. I mean, they'd be doing cartwheels in the store and shit. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
Oh, shit.
now, back in the day, there's some, I mean, we were riding big wheels in the stores and all kinds of shit, acting a fool, jumping in the fucking ball pit, you know.
Oh, yeah.
We did that when we were in our 20s, too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
mean, when we were younger, you know.
Yeah, but we weren't really all kids. You know, we'd do that even. I remember doing that in Toys R Us when I was like 22.
Yeah, I mean, we were still kids. We weren't, we weren't fully developed.
No.
We had jobs and $100,000 fucking custom cars, but we'd act a fucking fool in a store, jumping in shopping carts and running into trees with them. Like,
Hell yeah.
well, the problem is that still kind of happens. I mean, it depends on who it is.
Yeah, we had a lowered
Shopping
grocery
cart. Yeah.
shopping cart. Yeah.
We stole one,
yeah.
cut it, and welded it up, and took it. They used that motherfucker for a long time.
Yeah, they did.
For the midgets.
I know who did it, but I'm not saying any names. So
Yeah, I do too. Like, it needed to be altered.
Yep.
And while it was getting cut and chopped, they fixed the wheels too. They greased them. So yeah.
They got an altitude adjustment.
Yeah, it had an altitude. It had a arachnophobia, man. It was
Yeah.
It was acrophobia.
It was scared of heights.
It was scared of heights. It had to be lowered.
Everything had to be lowered.
Everything had to be lowered. Or raised. And it just not raised a little bit, like raised way the fuck up. So,
Yeah, if it's two-wheel drive, it goes down. If it's four-wheel drive, it goes up.
Well,
Not always.
not always. I mean, yes.
I know. We sanded an alley.
Well, we had a club member. Well, Steph, just tell him what this motherfucker did with his 4-wheel drive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Slammed.
Slammed,
dually.
stretched.
Yeah, stretch. It was wild.
Two Truckarosa kits to make one. Tandem
Yep.
axle. And
Yeah,
it was a
tandem.
4-wheel drive slammed on bags. I mean, it's like
Convertible.
Yeah.
with a target top. Like fucking. I think everything's been done to this fucking thing. And the sad thing is, here's the good thing. He still has it. Here's the sad thing is, it's still in the same shape.
Some things just never get finished.
It's still in primer.
It's still in
But-
primer.
But he still has it, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still a member of many persuasions. So I mean, we
Yep.
can't deny him that.
No, not at all.
I mean,
Rolls up in 2032. I finally painted it.
I finally got some color on it.
That's gonna be like me with my bug.
Yeah. Yeah, because you were talking about wrapping your bug. You're just gonna wrap it in green, aren't you?
If I wrap it, I really don't want it green. I want purple. I don't know. I don't know what color I want it. I could go green, but
She wants that blurple.
I'd rather have like a aquamarine or something, you know, than green.
Well, they make aquamarine purple.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Did they really?
Yeah. Well, it's just like teal green. They make teal blue and teal purple.
Yeah.
They make a teal white. No shit. There is a teal white. It's how do I explain it? It's like it's white, but it looks like it's not furry, but like satiny. Yeah, it's hard to describe. I don't know. Listeners, just look up fucking teal white. You'll see what I'm saying. You're like, ooh. It's hard to see it on a computer because the
Yeah, I'm sure it
pixelation.
is.
Yeah. We sprayed some test panels in that teal white.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because that's my favorite color is white, man. Everything's got to be white.
Oh, I thought white.
Yeah. We ain't doing the hoe in white, that's for sure.
No, that think it'd be a fucking cloud.
It'd be a cloud. Sitting on those foes.
Low-hanging clouds, man.
Low-hanging clouds. Dude, we could put cloudy on the license plates. Now, Frosty, that it's in the club, he had an S10. And we really don't know how he did it. But in the streetlights, it was swirled like candy paint.
Or like light pearl. It was
Like a light pearl swirls in the paint.
Yeah.
You couldn't
That'd be cool.
duplicate it. There's no way you could fucking duplicate it. That thing
No,
ever
but
got
you
hit,
could-
you'd be fucked.
And you didn't always see it.
Yeah.
You know, the light had to hit it just right to see it. Otherwise, it wasn't there.
Yeah, it was really weird, but it was so super cool.
Right.
The best way to describe it, it's like his paint job was like a storm, and then sometimes you get a rainbow.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like rainbow color, you know. It was what was it, Steph? Like a purplish, bluish.
It's like a blue. It was like a light blue and
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
light blue with a little bit of a tint of purple swirls, but you could only see it under certain lights. Now, what's interesting, that was back then. How would it look
Right.
under the LED lights?
Right.
ooh,
Would it pop more and
Yeah.
you'd see it?
I don't know. That's an interesting question.
And our phones weren't bright enough back in the day to shine a light over it.
Shit,
Right.
my phone didn't even have a light. What are you talking about?
Well, I'm saying, you know, with the screen on your phone.
Oh yeah.
You guys have phones?
Yeah, we had phones. I mean,
I actually found a picture of my Blazer with my bag phone in it. Or not my Blazer, my Jimmy.
Yeah.
Or the S10. When I first bought it, I was 18. I was in high school, and I had a bag phone still.
Yep.
This was in 1991.
Yep, just carry that
My buddy's
motherfucker right
mom.
into school.
My buddy's mom had an 85 or 86 Beamer, little 5 Series.
Yeah.
Or let's say 789. And it had the factory bag phone sitting in the center console that worked.
Yep.
I remember we'd take it out and he'd call his mom out. I'm like, that's so fucking weird.
Yeah, now it's standard.
Yeah, that's so
And
fucking
it was
weird.
so huge. I mean,
But it was a phone with a wire. He's picking up a phone with a wire driving down the road and calling on it. It was weird.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And then remember motherfuckers would they'd fake that shit.
Yep.
yes.
Yeah, they'd fake that shit.
He's
And
sitting
then,
a light top into a fucking plastic phone.
yeah, motherfuckers would get these fake ass phones that look real, and they'd be at a light like they're talking on the phone, and
Yep.
yeah, because you could buy those at
I-
like the corner stores.
You know, when I started working for Advanced Auto Alarm and I was selling, you know, cell phones and pagers and
Yep. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I had my pager with the gold chain on it
yep.
for years.
Yeah, I had like a
Yeah.
clear blue one pager.
I just had the black one.
I had 2 pagers, one for work, one for
One for selling dope.
personal.
One for selling dope.
No.
One was personal, one was for selling dope.
First one on
Right.
business page. First one on business phone.
You know, it's
Selling them
crazy.
eggs.
She was selling
Yeah.
eggs.
Well, I was
Thanks for
assistant,
that.
I was like assistant manager for, you know, we had kiosks in different malls. And I would rotate and fill in where I needed to fill in. So Yeah, I had to have a pager for work for when I got called in for something or they had a question on anything. And
Then I remember when they went to Nextel. Oh, God. Everybody could talk to walkie-talkie on their phone.
yeah.
Yep, the
Oh my
next
God, I
hell.
hadn't even
Yep.
thought about that in forever.
That was so cool. I'm like, it's just a walkie-talkie on your phone, dude.
Well, my thing about it is, why don't you just call the motherfucker?
Yeah, you got the phone. Who cares?
Like,
I forgot about those.
yeah, and what's funny about that is they would charge you a surcharge every time you would two-way somebody. And remember when they would charge you per you
Per
got
minute to call.
yeah, well, per minute to call, but the text messaging. So
Yes.
how many
Yeah.
words you were only allowed so many words a month, like 20,000 words or something.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you got somebody who is pissed off at you and texting you like crazy,
Oh yeah.
it costs a small fortune.
Could
you
you
know?
imagine the pissed off girlfriends nowadays with the long fucking messages?
Oh, God.
Oh man. But one thing I do miss when you get pissed off at somebody, you can't slam a phone down on them anymore.
I know.
Yeah, it just regular sound, click.
Yeah, it's not the same.
The other thing is you can't blow the whistle on the phone anymore either. It's just one noise.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I never even thought about that.
Yep.
I never did that though. I was really good at slamming the phone down though. Or throwing it while I was in the middle talking to somebody and
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, then you hear the phone.
bounce, you know.
Yeah, you hear the phone bouncing off shit, crashing.
Sketching on the pavement. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Then the fucked up thing is after you do it and then it gets broke, then you're like, you made me break my phone.
Yep.
I'm not the one that made you throw the motherfucker.
Yeah, I was very good at throwing things, so.
That was at times.
Yeah, it is what it is. But on that note, guys, we're going right back into music. You're listening to 96.1 Styling Dragon in the Afternoon, where we don't give a fuck about throwing our Nextel phone at somebody. So
At you.
yeah, we'll throw it at you. Oh, my favorite one was, I know this girl got pissed and threw her fucking boyfriend's phone out the window.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, go fetch, motherfucker. And he actually, while he was driving, jumped out of the car.
What?
Yeah. I bet.
See.
Lab.
Yeah.
When she did it to me, it'll be like, when she said to Zoe to go fetch, I just started laughing my ass off.
Come on, Zoe.
And
Yeah.
when she goes, what's your problem? I'd be like, that was your phone.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, guys, we'll be back right after this.